right? But OBS doesn't like it when it's full screen, so there's going to be tiny black bars on the top and bottom. It's it's as good as I can get it. Sorry. Alright. So as I was saying, hopefully it's actually capturing here. I see the thing. Yeah, okay, it's good. Yeah, normally your Minecraft Worlds folder is just shared between all of the Minecraft versions. Presumably, that only works for versions 1.0 and beyond, or maybe past 1.0 and beyond. They changed something where like the Worlds folder was saved, or I don't know. But yeah, I was surprised to click this button and see that I have no worlds, and also very surprised that Minecraft used to limit the amount of worlds you could have to just 5? That's weird. By the way, the version I'm playing here is the first version of Minecraft that I ever played. It is Alpha 1.2. I figured that was a decent place to start, because it's like, it's one of the first alpha versions. But this is the update that included the Nether. And has, like, they used this world generation for a while. So I thought this would be a decent place to start. I know they made, like, light world generation tweaks here and there, but yeah, I don't know. Let's just see where it takes us, right? No FOV slider. Okay. Invert mouse. Okay. Let's get in the game before we mess with options. I love that there's a play tutorial level button. Like that was the big plan. One of Notch's grand ideas was a tutorial level, huh? Sorry, Hatsune Miku's big plans, my bad. Classic joke. Oh my god. Yeah, this is about how I remember it. Oh my god, everything is so ugly. The FOV is so chunky. Alright. Yeah, give me far render distance. I can actually handle it on this version of the game. Give me 3D anaglyph, please? Oh, dude, you need... Oh god, there's not even sprinting. I forgot about that. You need cacti, because cacti are like one of the only things. Oh, they're so big! Oh my god, I forgot how big they were. But cacti are one of the only things you can actually farm in this version of the game. I know that you could also farm. Okay, the 3D anaglyph is making me sick. I guess I want to do it on hard, don't I? Because I'm a gamer. View bobbing. I don't really care. Limit frame rate, I don't really care. And that's it. That's literally it. What was I saying? Yeah, you can farm passive mobs in this version of the game as well. Because passive mobs used to work the exact same as monsters. With, like, slightly different rules. But basically what I mean to say is that they would just spawn in endlessly. So long as they hadn't reached the mob cap. Which meant, if you had, like, a large patch of grass, which is what they needed to spawn on, so long as you were killing the mobs quickly enough... Oh god, the gray... the gray leaf textures when you break them, because he didn't hook up the same color shader he has for the actual leaves to the particle effect. That seems like the easiest thing to fix. But I remember it being a bug for a long time. Oh god, no! You're fucking kidding. This is the version of the game that leaves didn't auto-despawn. Oh god. Like, I think one of the earlier versions of Alpha had leaves auto-despawning. And then he broke it or something, or maybe changed it intentionally. And then in a later update, he brought it back. So, honestly, I might, after this stream, like, look at Minecraft's version history for the alphas and find out what fucking update fix this shit and just update my game to that version, and we can rock on that version for a while. But this is tedious. I mean, I can't even tell, because the leaves might actually be desspawning, because I remember that was a thing for a really long time as well, is the leaves did despawn, but just, like, abysmally slowly compared to how it is now. I'm pretty sure that these are just straight up not despawning, though. So. But hey, I have no hunger bar, so what do I care about breaking blocks? Usually I'm like, this is gonna make me eat in a few seconds. Yeah, like, look at how many passive mobs there are, because they just spawn in constantly on grass. That's so weird. I might want to, like, boat off into the ocean, and if I find a decent enough area, I might make, like, a spawn platform for passive mobs. Looks like there's, like, land all around me here, though. So, maybe that plan isn't going to work out so well. I don't know how it works in this version of Minecraft, though. Like, I don't know how mob spawning works, and if it's based on render distance. Oh, look at that ugly, ugly gravel. Holy shit. Well, I know the cobblestone is going to be really, really ugly in this version, too. But, God, that gravel. Like, gravel is actually, like, a decent block to use to build with nowadays. You can use it for, like, paths or, like, nature-y looking areas, but yeah, that pink shit is disgusting. So I'm not sure what I want to do here, but, you should probably set up some form of house, or I will die. Oh, what is the... Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Inventory was set to I by default. Oh, my quality of life, dude. Oh my god. I can't shift click? Are you fucking kidding me? This is a disaster. I can't believe people played this game. There's no fucking shift click. Holy shit. Oh, this is quite the feeling this game is giving me right now. It's so different feeling. No smooth lighting at all. Which is probably why my computer isn't lagging. So I guess I should be thankful for that. Monster could spawn right here. But dude, I'm gonna go old school. This is the classic Minecraft. Oh god. Crafting is so slow when you can't hold right mouse button. Like, that's one of the things that I know that people do this all the time and are like, oh, it hurts to watch you. Watching you play Minecraft is visibly painful. But it actually kind of hurts to watch people play Minecraft who don't know, like, the inventory stuff, like how to craft quickly. The fact that in modern Minecraft, you can, like, hold down right mouse button to leave an item everywhere your mouse moves, and left mouse button to do the same thing, but with a full, like, it evenly splits it across however inventory spaces you drag it across. Like, just that. And, like, I don't know, knowing... Oh, well, I can't show it now. But knowing that in modern versions of Minecraft, you can hover over an item and press the numbered hotkey for your hotbar to automatically move the item from inventory to hotbar. Obviously, shift-clicking. You know, if you're watching someone play Minecraft and they're not shift-clicking, that's a yikes moment. Alright. Oh, and middle mouse? Middle mouse is it. God, I can't even shift-click to hotbar. Middle mouse is one of the big ones, too. I'm glad I found coal here. Because, you know, how do I want to do this? Oh god, the cobblestone texture is so rough. Like, the dark grains in it are so, like, they stand out so much. Like, what a block. It's got its own quality. I think the biggest issue I have with it is that it tiles super poorly. Like, I think that Notch made all of the art for the, I mean, these alpha versions of the game himself. But, like, this block does not tile. Like, the seam between here and here is so jarring. And, like, same... Yeah, just top of the block to bottom of the block, and left side of the block to the right side of the block. Like, there is no attempt to even remotely make these two look like they go together. These edges, I mean. Or these edges. Just ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. So, base is coming along. Look at us go. Classic, classic Minecraft, dude. Classic Minecraft. How fucking long is daytime? This is the longest fucking day in history. Did they speed up the day-night cycle? Because I swear this is like a 20-minute day. I think that modern Minecraft is only 10 minutes. But this firmly feels like twice as long as it should be. I was, like, getting stressed out, like, oh, I gotta go fast, or it's gonna be nighttime on me. And I'm gonna be attacked, but, not the case. Not the case. Did I not bring my workbench with me? What's wrong with me? Where the fuck did I leave it? Oh, outside. Okay. Close enough. Dude, this is home. This is maybe as homey as homes have ever been. Only one door per doorcraft. I actually kind of prefer that. Not to be cringe, but, like, obviously, you know, I'm sure that a lot of people would rather get 3 doors per doorcraft, but for me, I'm like, dude, I just fucking throw the other 2 doors away most of the time, because I'm like, I don't need this shit in my life. Okay. The not being able to shift-click is actually driving me insane. Holy shit, dude. I'm going to die. Really? You can't even reach that far? Oh, and this doesn't work anymore, huh? Oh, it's kind of working a little bit. Oh, flower. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. But, yeah, so, like, I played a shit ton of Minecraft when it was in these stages of early development. So I'm, like, very... Well, I shouldn't say familiar, because obviously it feels new to me again after not playing it for so long. But yeah, like, you know. Oh god, that was such an abrupt shift! There is no smoothness to this nighttime at all! It's just like, oh my god, that's frightening! It's like actually kind of scary how fast that moves in on you. I need to make torches. Oh my god. How jarring. That oh my god, shift click, I swear. Oh god, and these torches are useless. What is this? This is a cursed game. It's actually, I don't know, old Minecraft nights used to be so much scarier. Because they got so much darker than modern Minecraft. Like, it used to be, and I might be misremembering. I'm gonna stay within vision of my house, but I'm pretty sure that nighttime used to be, like, pitch fucking black. Although, currently, it's pretty visible still. It's still lowering. The light levels are lowering, gradually. Dude, I can't fucking believe how, like, jarring that nighttime shift is. Oh no, it is getting dark. It is getting really dark. Like, this is if you have your graphics set to moody, and it's still getting darker. Is it gonna go more? I feel like it is. Do it. I dare you. I fucking dare you. Double dog, triple dog. Quadruple dog dare you. I think this is as dark as it's gonna get, actually. But, yikes. That is pretty fucking dark. Advanced darkness. Like, I would say that this is about on par if you were using Minecraft's moody setting. Oops. I'm scared. Yeah, that's about moody levels. But, the difference is these fucking torches are just awful. Like, actually, how much light level do they produce? I'm not sure if it's just... I think it's just because there's no smooth lighting. But let me see. Oh, you have to hold F3, and it doesn't even tell you your light level. Yeah, there's no light level tracker. So I just have to count, I guess. Oops. God, no, this is darker than Moody. This is actually advanced darkness. Oh, it's because there is an actual moonlight. I didn't realize. I didn't recognize that there is global moonlighting, but yeah, this is darker than Moody when you're not illuminated by the outside global lighting. Anyways, let's remove that and test from here. How far out do torchlights go? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell at that point, because I don't think that's the accurate way of telling how far the light goes. I would need to do it in a straight line. Hello? Sir? Where is the zombie I'm hearing? He must be above me. It's not that guy, is it? He's so far away. No, that's a different guy. Is there any reason to kill in this version? Oh, ow, oh my god, he does so much damage! You can, I mean, the only way of attacking, really... Oh god! Get out. He has so much range! The only way of attacking is by spam clicking. And, oh fuck. I'm actually, like, in a bad spot. Because you don't heal over time. I need food to heal. Well, this is my nighttime. I might as well start digging a cave. Because that's what you do in Minecraft Alpha. Here we go. But, yeah, like I was saying, while I do have a lot of nostalgia for playing Minecraft in these early stages, I have even more nostalgia for, watching people play Minecraft in these stages, because, like, obviously, as a child, which I was, you know, I was in middle school when I was playing Minecraft in, the alpha, in the same version I'm playing today. This is the first time I have played this version of the game since I was in middle school, which is kind of weird to think about. But, yeah, when you're a fucking kid, fucking worthless piece of shit like me, all you do is play Minecraft and watch other people play Minecraft, sometimes Northern Lion. But, I actually don't even think I was watching Northern Lion when I was playing Minecraft, these alphas. I'd have to, oh god, there's no thickness to that pick. It's, oh, because it faces you. That is not the way items on the ground work anymore. But yeah, I'm sure if I looked at Northern Lion's channel, I might have been watching him play Meat Boy around this time. I don't remember when he started that playthrough. But anyways, aside the point, what I'm trying to say is, well, I seem to be forgetting a lot of the ins and outs of playing this early version from when I played it. I definitely remember a lot of the feel the game gave me by watching other people play it. Like, obviously, I watched, please don't snipe me, dude, he's gonna. Oh, dude, skeletons can shoot you through doors in this version, can't they? I know they can, but I don't know, there is some weird trick to it. Like, I think the skeleton had to be on the inside part of the door. I don't think it worked when they were on the outside part. But just to be safe, I'm gonna block off my door. Because I don't trust like that. Yeah, I watched Ko's Quest. I watched, I wasn't first on the list for Etho's Lab. Like, I mean, I've watched all of Etho's old videos from when he was on his first world. But I did not watch them as they came out originally. Which is, a different story than most people have, I'm sure. Because he was, like, one of the OGs of OGs. I mean, so was Ko. Oh, and that fucking one guy who is still doing things. I checked in on him recently. I I forget his actual username, but when he was doing Minecraft, his series was just X Plays Minecraft. That's an all-time classic. But yeah, you know, classic Minecraft days. It was weird too, because like a lot of the really old Minecraft videos, no offense, but I'm sure that the people that I'm mentioning would also agree, were really bad. Like, oops, oh god, that fall damage. It's, well, I think that's the same as vanilla nowadays, isn't it? Half a heart when it's more than 3 blocks. I think that adds up. But yeah, like the early Co videos and early Etho videos especially, it's like there's a lot of nervous awkwardness to them, which adds, I don't know. I mean, thinking of it in the past tense is kind of like charming, just because they're significantly better at it now than they used to be. But I mean, Co still does like a lot of streaming. I don't keep up with him. I mean, maybe I shouldn't talk about every individual person I'm talking about, because I don't want to hurt feelings by being like, I don't watch this guy anymore, but, you know, I don't have that much time to watch everyone in the world, so it's miraculous I keep up with as many people as I do, honestly. But I know that Co is still doing well, and seems like, you know, as good as ever. As good as you would imagine him to be. I do still keep up with Etho after all these years. And, like, especially lately, Etho's content, like the Hermitcraft stuff, mainly, is what I'm talking about when I mention this, but, like, his production value, like, good lord. Like, I used to have moments where I was like, and, you know, I'm sure everyone has, watching Etho, you're like, why does this guy spend, like, 2 months in between episodes at times? I'm sure some of it is motivation, and some of it is also he does, like, a lot of stuff off camera. Like, even if, like, I'd say that most people are probably in the firm camp of believing that, the Etho does not cheat anything. And, you know, mostly does everything he says he does legitimately. But even if he wasn't creative, just like some of the larger projects he does, you can imagine that taking, like, a decent few weeks of time to finish off. Alright, well, that was a successful nighttime. I am a little bit afraid of creepers, so I should probably make sword. Seems like an advisable decision here. Yeah, sure. I'm okay with that inventory setup. I don't think mobs used to... Does he... I think he treats the door as if it's a solid block for some reason. It's interesting. Nice AI, Notch. Oh yeah, zombies drop feathers, that's right. I don't think that monsters tried to stay... I'm gonna die pretty quickly here. I don't think... Oh, wow! Legend! I don't think monsters tried to stay out of the, sunshine like they do in modern versions. I know it looked like the zombie and the skeleton were, but I'm pretty sure it's just because they had their eyes locked on me as a target. And that's why they were staying in the shade there. Not because they wanted to stay in the shade, but because they wanted to get to me. But, like, all of the other monsters just, like, happily walked around in the sunshine until they burned, so... Where was my house? It was somewhere around here. Might be further to the left. Are there even coordinates? There's not even coordinates in this F3. Yikes. I might need to actually, like, make a path from my, house to my spawn. Because there aren't beds in this version. So it can actually kind of be catastrophic if you die. Dude, where... I'm not going to find my stuff. I didn't really have that much stuff, so it's not the biggest loss in the world, but... I don't know. Was I in this direction? I think it was still the 5-minute timer for items despawning. I think that's been the same for basically ever. No, was not in here, so it must have been further in that direction. Like, I remember I chopped down 2 trees, and I just kind of walked into the forest a bit from the beach. So it's gotta be in here somewhere. It's driving me mad that this is the maximum speed I can go. Like, there is an actual reason to use minecarts in this version of the game. Minecarts have been done so dirty. They're such a pathetic form of transportation. They just need to really increase the speed of minecarts. I don't know. Like, how do I want to... Because I like the ice boats too, don't get me wrong. But I feel like minecarts, they just make more sense to me as what should be the fastest, like, infrastructural way of moving in the world. Because, like, I don't know. I mean, how much faster are, like, blue ice boat paths compare? I didn't know what word to use. Roads. How fast are blue ice boat roads compared to Elytra? I don't actually know, because I don't usually, whenever I play Minecraft, I usually get burnt out before I even get Elytra, so... I actually have, like, very limited experience with Elytra. I don't know, I think I need to walk in, like, this direction, maybe? Pretty sure my stuff is gonna be gone, which is fine. It was just cobblestone, and, like... I mean, that's it. It's, like, the only thing of value I actually had, so... Pretty acceptable L to take. Did I walk through that forest? I can't remember. I can't remember anything. I just took all those memory tests. And this is what it adds up to. Brain dead. Yeah, I don't think I went this far, but hey, there are feathers on the ground, which means that I was close enough to spawn monsters in this area. Maybe I just went farther than I thought I did. I wasn't really paying attention when I was walking. I was just, like, mindlessly talking and walking. I definitely didn't see that water. I think I went too far. It's gotta be somewhere around here. Does F5? Oh, F5 still worked. Wow, they didn't have skins in the game. Or if they did, they're... well, it's probably just because, like, yeah. The entire, like... Oh, there's no forward-facing F5, huh? The way they used to do skins and stuff was entirely different, so... It's likely that this version of the game did have skins, but... because they changed the infrastructure. I'm just Steve. How far I've fallen. I used to be great. Now this is who I am. Did I? Oh yeah, I should have noticed all the times I opened my inventory. Well, that was weird. I couldn't move forward there. Where was I? Like, it wasn't, like, so heavily forested that I wouldn't be able to see it. I don't think. I don't even remember it being that far from spawn. I'm just, like, thoroughly lost here. I was probably facing a different direction than I'm thinking I was. Like, maybe I was facing left from the direction of entering the forest. I don't know. I don't know. But, like, the only reason I care is I want to find my humble abode. I don't really care about the items anymore, because those are probably long gone. Long gone silvers. Amazing joke, please clap. Alright, I'm just gonna, like, head this way and look into the forest. I definitely don't think it was this far out to the right, though. I feel like I need to die again just to remember where spawn is. You go, pig. Yeah, animals just used to jump. They were going wild. Look at them go, dude. Fucking crazy guys. But, yeah, what was I saying about Etho and that shit? It's just funny thinking about, like, I don't know. For me, I feel like I need to have some level of entertainment while I'm doing this. It's really funny, because in my mind, I'm like, oh, well, you know, if people were satisfied with this kind of garbage-ass commentary back in the day, then shouldn't they be satisfied with it now? That's not how it works. That's not how it works. You gotta be interesting in this modern era of influencers. Oh god. Am I an influencer yet? Have I had any influence on literally anyone? Probably not. Strongly debate that. Seriously, guys, it's not funny. Where'd you hide my house? I've walked in the same fucking forest back and forth for like 20 minutes now. It's seriously going to be nighttime again. Where the fuck did I leave it? Is that it over? No, it's not there. Is it? I'm actually gonna have to, like, pull up my fucking VOD and watch where I walked. Because I have no goddamn clue. I guarantee I've walked past it at least 30 times. It's just everything looks the fucking same in this version of Minecraft. Like, no matter what direction I turn, it's the exact same landscape. It's just very hilly. Same copy-pasted tree. I didn't go that far left, did I? I don't think so. I remember seeing a big tree and being like, oh, huh. I didn't remember this version having big trees. So maybe I was over there with that big-ass tree? I'll come back to that if I don't find it in this direction. It's weird that when you click in the air, though, your fist doesn't immediately, like, snap back. Because I know at some point they updated the game so that that's what it does. Oh my god. Actually losing my fucking mind. Is that it? It's gotta be around here somewhere. I can feel it in my speed. I don't even know how many people get that reference. I've made that reference since I started streaming. But I'm pretty sure... Oh, this has to be it. No? No? You're fucking kidding. I'm pretty sure I'm referencing, like, a single Siva Gunner video out of the thousands. So, I don't expect too many people to follow. I can feel it in my speed. Alright, well, it's nighttime again. I definitely didn't go this far left. Like, I did not see stone floor where grass should be. I don't want to explore too far in this world either, because, you know, if the goal is to keep this world going through many, many updates of the game until I reach, like, modern Minecraft, I will be very upset if I have, like, a fucking 20 gigabyte file size before I even leave the alpha. Because for a number of reasons, right? Like, world generation, you don't want to have to travel too far before you hit new terrain. Dude, I'm big time lost. It's actually going to be nighttime, and I'm not going to be able to find my house, and it's a disaster, and please send help. You know what? Just kill me, zombie. Eat me. Eat my shorts. The joke of rude. Okay, so okay, well, You know what? Maybe I should just, like, go out into an island here, and, I'm actually gonna pull up my VOD and find out where my house was. Because I don't know, man. I don't know where it was. It's actually, it's all the same to me. There's no difference in landscape. Alright, you guys will tell me if I'm getting attacked, right? Oh, the game just pauses when I alt-tab anyways. Cool. Go to my own channel. type in my own chat. And go to videos. Where'd I build my house? Alright, there's my house. How quickly things have fallen apart. Alright, so I'm on the beach, crafting planks. Look at me go. I'm a legend. I'm so fucking close to spawn! How did I lose this? What the fuck? The bigger question is, how in all of my searching did I not re-find it? Like, I'm so fucking close to spawn. Yeah, okay. So it's like... I see the island I'm standing on. Dude, I see me! So I followed the coast a little bit farther than I thought I did. And then I turned in to the woods. And from there... It's literally a hop, skip, and jump away from where I fucking spawned. Okay. Yeah, right here. Like, I see that little gulf there with the cactus and everything. And then I go. I think. Maybe I'm... No, this looks right, I think. God. You know, it might actually be easier to see during the nighttime, because I have torches. Yeah, this looks right. Yeah, here we go. And then I literally walked like 2 inches, and I was at where I built my house. It's like right fucking here. Such a thick wall of trees that I couldn't see. Give me a speed boost. My house, it's right fucking there. It's right fucking there. I can see how I missed it, I guess. Okay. It is actually pretty well hidden with these trees here. Yeah, okay. He's done it. Woo! Successfully made it back and lost all my stuff. Let's go. Alright. Step 1, clear some of these trees out so that I can actually see. Yo, what's up, gamer? Are you? Yeah! I was like, I recognize that name, but I don't recognize you in my chat, and I just remembered. You're someone who followed me while I was offline. That's why I remember your name. I was taken aback by it. I can't remember the... Oh god, crafting is so miserable. I can't remember the exact circumstances. Like if it happened right after I finished a stream or something. But I remember taking note of, you know, not to point any blame or accuse you of anything, but when I first saw that you followed, I was like, is that a bot? Because most of the time when someone does follow you and you're offline, it's probably a bot. But apparently not. Look at that. It's just, so often have I had, I'm like, especially when it first happened, I was like, oh my god. Someone followed me while I was offline. You followed me from TikTok? No fucking way, dude. Because, like, in my head, every single time, I go through the steps. I'm like, maybe someone followed me from my YouTube channel. Maybe someone followed me from my TikTok. But, then, within a few days, usually their account is deleted, and I'm like, oh, okay, they were a bot. That's actually, like, super nice to hear that someone actually found me from my TikTok. Because, like, genuinely, I've talked about that a number of times during my streams. I'm like, you know, I'm doing this TikTok thing mainly as, like, a source of, like, pseudo-advertisement. Because when you start out as a streamer, it's, I should go in one more on the staircase, I think. It's fine. It'll be fine. My TikTok blew up. It was so funny. Are you talking about the Minecraft one? The only TikTok that I actually put individual effort into instead of just porting it directly from a stream? I imagine you must be talking about that one. Yeah, it's cool. I'm I'm glad that the TikTok was actually worth it. I mean, I also just kind of like it, because, I don't know, it's a nice collection of funny moments, mostly. But, yeah, don't expect too many original TikToks that I am not just cropping from a stream. Because, you know, when you look at me on the inside, I'm actually very unfunny. It takes a good few weeks before I come up with a decent idea to have like a standalone video or something. Very rarely do I get the inspiration for something like that. Like, you know, I can give myself credit here and there and be like, oh, you know, I think I'm moderately funny just on my own, given decent context, but I'm usually not funny if I'm put on the spot, is what I'm trying to say. I need more coal. But, you know, I'm not saying I'll never make, like, standalone TikToks or stuff that aren't just cut from a stream. Because it's just whenever the timing is right, whenever I have a good idea. But like I said, I just usually don't have the good idea. That's the big problem with me. What do I want to do here? What am I doing? I'm mainly just digging down to pass the night, but I should probably have some sort of game plan. Do you strip mine in this version of the game? I can't imagine it would be any worse, right? If you look at the patch notes for Minecraft, very rarely do you see, oh yeah, we nerfed strip mining. It's just too strong. These players have been getting away with this for way too long. Someone has to do something about this strip mining thing. It's weird thinking about balance in Minecraft. Like, they do genuinely make balance changes every now and then, but very rarely. In fact, like, most balance in Minecraft is, I mean, like, the biggest, like, rebalance they did in recent history was, like, the combat changes where tools have, like, a swing speed and that kind of thing. Attack speed, I don't know what the stat is called, but outside of that, like, what do you even call a balance change in Minecraft? I think they tweaked beacons a few times before they landed on what they currently sit with. And I don't know, I still feel like beacons are kind of weird with the current way they're implemented. Like, to me, it's strange. Like, why do beacons even ask you to give it a resource to turn on? Like, isn't that so strange? Like, you're spending hundreds upon hundreds of iron/gold bars to make the beacon itself, and then you want me to throw in, like, one extra piece of iron? Just for what? For what? I don't get it. Maybe I never will. It's not for me to understand. But that's not really a balance issue, that's just a feels weird kind of issue. I don't know. Like, if anything, I would imagine beacons to require constant fuel. But I feel like a lot of people would hate that. If you wanted to balance beacons, because they are kind of absurdly strong, and they give you way too much passive benefit. Like, I know they're expensive to make and require you to kill a boss and all that, but the amount of passive benefit you get from it constantly, like, it's literal potion effects, but you don't have to consume a potion. Like, surely you should have to consume something. It's just like a rich get richer kind of situation where once you have one beacon, it gets infinitely easier to make additional beacons. And, you know what? When will this fucking madness stop? I'm tired of the 1% taking everything away from me. Alright. That's where I decided to take that joke. Anyways, what I'm trying to say here I should get some wood while it's daytime. What I'm trying to say here... Why don't beacons take fuel? I don't care what that fuel is. I don't care if that fuel is... Oh, fucking leaves not despawning. I don't care if that fuel is an item that's not currently in the game. The only thing I would like is if... Yeah, well, I don't know. I can see it two different ways. I can see the argument that it would be better if the fuel was non-farmable. But if the fuel was non-farmable... It's just so hard to take away that quality of life from people, which is why I never expect it to happen. Like, people are already so accustomed to the fact that, that beacons are basically entirely free once you set them up. So if all of a sudden there is a game update that changed it so that they require a constant input of some form of fuel, I feel like a lot of people would be really upset. Oh, hello? Oh, hello? I don't know if axes do any damage in this version of the game. I can't check. I think they don't, so I'm gonna be careful. I don't know, maybe they do. Yeah, sure. The axe saved me there. Thanks, axe. Yeah, people get so used to it that you can't take a feature like that away. If beacons were introduced and they required fuel, it would be fine if they, like, tweaked it and balanced it so that, like, oh yeah, it takes more fuel now, oh yeah, the fuel is unfarmable now, whatever. But the fact that they introduced it with literally, like, no constant cost for upkeep, there would probably be some form of outrage, even though I think it would be better for the game. It's just like beacons aren't particularly interesting the way they currently work. You just kind of have to get beacons, and once you get beacons, that's it, you're done. You don't even have to think about it. Like, yeah, you can set up additional beacons. Hello, sir? You know what, actually? I kind of need food. Can you even eat raw pork chops in this version? Oh, you can. Look at that. Oh, fuck, I'm hunting. I'm hunting and gathering now. There's no tall grass. Is farming not even in this version of the game? Like, what? Oh, he didn't even drop a pork chop. Oh, okay, and I'm dead. Alright. Classic. You know, I probably would have been able to see that coming a little bit easier if I wasn't on FOV -10, but it's fine. But yeah, I do think that beacons could be more interesting. That's a balance change I would like to see in Minecraft. Though I never imagine it'll ever come, honestly. Alright, now to fix my creeper blast. You know what, actually, that creeper blast isn't that bad. That almost looks borderline natural. I'll have to chop the tree out, but yeah, as far as creeper blasts go, this is a pretty forgiving one. God, your items fly everywhere in this version. Maybe it's because I was exploded? I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, I think that would be cool, basically. Because I don't know. I like automation tasks. Like, obviously I like that kind of thing, given I play games like Dyson Sphere and Factorio. Like, that kind of puzzle is fun to me. And there are already some things in Minecraft like that. Like, you can automate certain farms, like, fully, you know? So, I think it would be interesting if either beacons required a farmable resource that you could, like, completely automate. Because then you get the best of both worlds, right? In that situation, the people who don't want any changes to the current form of beacons are satisfied because, you know, once you get the automation infrastructure set up, it's the exact same as having no fuel source for the beacon. Because you can just set it and forget it. It just takes a longer process to set it. Which I think is probably for the best, but anyways. The alternative would be a non-farmable fuel source for beacons. Which I could also see the argument for, given how strong beacons are. But it would have to be something non-farmable that's also non-random, which currently... Oh! No, they're actually just adding the first kind of resource like that. I was going to say, currently, there's no form of non-farmable, non-random resource in the game. But with the addition of the geodes, where, like, the crystals grow off of it, that's the first of its kind. Anyway, so like I said, Katie, who joined me from TikTok, this is how interesting I am most of the time. This is why you're the first to actually come here from TikTok. Oh man, we have fun here. We have fun here. It's just surprisingly, well, who would have thought? There's not that much interesting to talk about in classic Minecraft, because there's really not that much going on. Like, I guess I can talk about my plans, but like, who fucking, you know, I'm gonna build a house. Incredible. I'm chopping down trees incredibly slowly because leaves don't despawn. This is what Minecraft used to be. I wonder how many people, I mean, you know, if there is more people who watch this, I wonder how many actually have any familiarity with this version of Minecraft. Because, like, I know that Minecraft has always been very popular, but, like, there have been some big movements in Minecraft history. Like, not everybody nowadays has seen what the alpha is like. It's certainly crusty. This version of the game is definitely definable as crusty. You know, a good way to test if I can farm wheat would just be to see if I can craft a hoe. Because if I can't craft a hoe, that's a pretty good indication that wheat is not a thing in the game yet. Though that's so fucking insane to me. Like, I thought wheat was in the game since day one, but apparently not. Like, that's one of the earliest memories I have of Minecraft is setting up a wheat farm, but apparently that's not as far back as it goes. I mean, I should already have a pretty good guess by the fact that there's no grass lying around, but let's see. You thought you got seeds from hoeing the ground? Oh, hello. I briefly gave that thought a bit of mental space, but in my head it sounded stupid, so I didn't go with it. But let's try it. Let's see how it works. Oh, there is. Okay, so there is a hoe, so I imagine. I don't think this is it. Oh, dude, that is it! Holy shit, that's so bad. Oh my god. Thank you for refreshing my memory. I probably would have given it an attempt eventually, but still, that's so fucking stupid. Who thought that was a good idea? Oh, what? And you hit sheep to shear them? What is this game? What is wool even used for? You can't make beds. Okay. Alright. Well, that's a start, I guess. I guess wool... Can you even make dyes in this version? I don't even remember if there... No. There's no yellow dye or anything. Wool is just a straight-up useless block. There are colored versions of wool that predate this version of the game. Because, like, the earliest versions of Minecraft were... Oh, there goes my axe. It's so jarring having your tool disappear without the sound effect. The earliest versions of Minecraft were on a web client. And it was only creative, and also only on servers. Why? Like, there were just public servers, so you would go on Minecraft.com and play creative mode with a bunch of other randos. But you might have been able to make private servers, I'm not sure. But I don't think that he made the crafting recipe for wool just yet. So While I might be able to get white wool from sheep, I don't think there's any way to dye it. Making it a pretty worthless piece of shit block. Pretty trash. I do say so myself. Alright, well, I can start a farm. That's reassuring. The rules are the same in that, I mean, those rules have been in the game since, like, basically day 1, too, is the fact that you need water or crops will decay. Oh, actually, wait. Oh, yeah, dude. They did change the trampling rules. Maybe, I'm not sure. Crops might be, like, perfectly fine without a source of water, but I do remember that you couldn't walk on crops at all. That was so annoying. It's like, I'm just gonna walk around in a circle and it dies. Tedious. Absolutely tedious. But, you're no longer welcome in this house. Thanks for the wool. I get to make a makeshift bed. This is what people used to do when there were no other ignore my botched Signcraft. Ugh. Alright, well, I might have been upset about 3 doors per doorcraft being the standard. The fact that you only get 1 sign per Signcraft is disgusting. How did people make it by in the olden times? Oh, and they don't stack either? Unstackable signs. Okay. Sure, Minecraft, sure. You know what's best. Look at me breaking the thing with the wrong tool. Haha. God. I'm still constantly being driven insane by the lack of shift click. Alright, so now we make a bedroom. But yeah, like I was saying, you didn't have much to build with in Alpha 1.2.0 _02. So this is what you did. You got 2 blocks of wool, you got 2 signs, and there you go, buddy. That's your bed. Now I can roleplay. Good night. That's the best. That's the best I got. I don't think there's a good pillow. I think this is as good as it gets for a bed. Cozy. Okay. Do I want to continue this? Not really. Oh my god, items don't despawn for so long. Maybe it is longer than 5 minutes. Get out of here. You still get flint from gravel, right? Yes, okay. Good to know. Although, yeah, you can make a flint and steel. You have to be able to make a flint and steel, because this is the version that has nether. Lucky. Lucky flint drops. Banned for cheating. Alright, so, oh god, it's so hard to tell how deep I am without coordinates on F3. I just have to guess. Or count, but, like, guessing is more fun. Guessing is the only way us adults get mystery injected into our lives again. Unless you're a flat earther, I guess. Then you've got all kinds of mysteries. Like, why do all of our test results to prove that the Earth is flat come back negative? What's up with that? There's gotta be more to that. We gotta keep investigating this shit. Do you always get flint when you dig with the... No, I'm just insanely lucky. They must have tweaked the odds, because there's no way I'm that lucky. Anyways, flat earther. Lol. Hilarious. Imagine what that would be like, just for a second. I imagine... Okay. Maybe I shouldn't go down that lane. I was going to say, I imagine that, to a certain subsection, flat earther TikToks would really... They'd do the numbers. I'd be hated by most of the world, but I'd reel in all those flat earth. How many flat earthers do you think use TikTok though? Hopefully not many. You can imagine that's a pretty small Venn diagram. You compare those two circles. Alright, well. Mining was fun. I got bored very quickly. I haven't seen a single piece of iron. Alright, I'm going back. I need to find at least one piece of iron. Like, they didn't change the depth that iron is found, did they? Maybe they did. I know that diamonds exist in this version of the game, believe it or not. It is actually kind of weird for me to think about. Like, I don't know why, but in my head, I'm like, diamonds should not exist in this version of the game. It's, like, cursed. Because in my head, like, you should never make a diamond tool unless you're enchanting it, right? But enchanting was not invented yet. So, therefore... Oh god, I fucked all this up. Therefore... diamonds should not exist in this world. That's my reasoning. I'll have my full essay done by the weekend. Maybe I should look at my my cool topics. I told you. Well, it was a few streams ago at this point since the weekend, but I've been keeping a list because even though my memory, as proved in the memory testing section of the stream, is quite good. And I could probably list off the things I have in the notepad if I really, really had to. But it's just nicer to keep a list of things. I have a list of topics that I glance at before starting stream. And I was hoping that I would just be able to carry this old Minecraft segment without having to reach into that bucket of topics, because those are good bits. Those are valuable topics that I'd like to hold on to. But if I need to, I will. And I think I need to. So let's pull open the notepad. I can tell you one right now. You know what? I don't need to open the notepad because I have this one sitting in front of me. And I'm actually glad I'm getting through this topic because, oh shit, I shouldn't have shown that on screen because that actually has that has revealing information on it. This is why you should always check what's on a piece of paper before flashing it to your stream. I'm pretty sure it was entirely illegible. But, alright, here we go. You know what? I'm just gonna crop it to this point. There you go. That's safe. I can show this. Alright, so this is my customer receipt from a restaurant that I ordered out from. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because if I take a quick Alt-Tab break here to go to DoorDash.com, I can quickly tell you how much of a fucking scam DoorDash is. Like, I've always known, right? It's not surprising that, that DoorDash is incredibly overpriced. Because obviously you just look at the bills and you're like, I know if I fucking picked it up from this place, it would be cheaper. But I didn't quite realize how much cheaper. So I'm going to be calculating the total minus the tip. Just because, you know, that's, like, obviously you're going to tip the place, right? But the tip is something that I fully decide, whereas the service fees and everything else that DoorDash throws on top. And for one, it's up front, like, they just lie to you. Like, DoorDash is intentionally misleading, because the restaurant in question, and you can probably do this with literally any local restaurant around you, go to DoorDash, find out what the price of the item is on DoorDash, and find out what the price of the item is if you were to actually go to the place, because they're not the same. In fact, I'll open up the place here, because they have the menu online. Let me look at what it's charged. And it's a, you know, don't judge me. I got a burger from a very high-end burger place. It's like a fancy burger. I got, I got a Kobe burger with bacon. Where is it? A bacon, sharp cheddar cheese, jalapeno, caramelized onions, spicy mustard, and garlic aioli. Delicious. But aside the point, it's pretty expensive. So the burger is $11.95, which honestly is not that much more expensive than like a cheap burger place. It's like maybe $2 or $3 more than you would expect. But they really hit you with the sides. Like, just getting a side of fries, to be fair, they give you a shit ton of fries. But a side of fries is $5, which is absurd. But anyways, to compare it to DoorDash, DoorDash says the burger I ordered, which is $12, they're pricing that at $14. Little sus, DoorDash. And the fries that are $5, they have it $7. So not only do they charge you with extreme service fees, but they're also lying to you about the price of the item that you're ordering. So if I were to check out, currently it already says, due to the, lying about the price of the items, it's already totaling to be $20.90, and that's without tax and without service fees, $20.90. Whereas my total, let me see if stream can actually see this if I hold it up close enough. My total from the restaurant when I went in person is, there you go, you can barely make it out. Is, $19.92. I think my webcam might actually be flipped. No, it's good. It's good. $19.92. There you go. But when you add on the service fees for DoorDash, and I'm gonna say $0 tip because I'm not counting the tip I paid for the restaurant, which was $2. I know that's only 2%, or sorry, 10%, but also it was a takeout order, so it's not like I was really serviced all that much. Anyways, you can judge me for that if you want to. Go ahead. Go ahead and judge me for my $2 tip on a carry-out order. Anyways, the total that DoorDash gives you with a $0 Dasher tip, which is stupid, and there's $0 delivery fee on this order. It says delivery fee 0. I can't show that because I'm not going to make a screen region just to make my point. But fees and estimated tax, $4.86. Now, if you mouse over the little information bubble there, you see that obviously it's a little misleading that they're lumping in tax with this vague fees cost that is a little bit ridiculous. The tax is only $1.72. The fees is $3.14 of that, which is apparently 15% of the order. If I do the math, I don't doubt that. $20.90 divided by 100 times 15. I know there's an easier way to do that, but that makes sense to my fingers. No, that's... it's close. Yeah, they round up, so it is 15%, but it's 15% rounded up. Looking at that, they're cutting every corner imaginable. What a scam. Anyways, just comparing the two order totals, like it's kind of silly that it's like over a 25% increase without any tip. And obviously, especially depending on the distance and like difficulty to get there, because this place is particularly annoying to drive to, and it's a decent bit away from where I live. So you're looking at like a decent like $4 tip for that. Which, if you want to count the tip as well, because you should tip in this case, it would be a more expensive tip than the one I gave the restaurant itself, by $2. So if we're calculating the tip in there, it's like an above 30 to 40% increase on DoorDash order. Anyways, that's it. That conversation didn't carry me as long as I wanted it to, because I was Alt-Tab the whole time. So it turns out I'm gonna go to my notepad of shame and find something else to talk about. Yeah, okay, sure. I can talk about that. There's a few things I glanced there. You know, first off, I want to turn on my fan. It's fucking hot. There it goes. Sometimes I feel like I need to get this fan kickstarted. Like, it starts up so slowly. I mean, it probably would help it out if I gave it a little spin. Because the motor does not want to initiate. But, yeah, okay, my pickaxe broke. I should probably cook that, huh? Something I saw in, well, you know what? Let's pivot immediately from the thing I was originally going to talk about. Let's just talk about Twitter, dude. Because, like, yesterday, even, on Twitter, I, like, so often, it happens all the goddamn time. Oh, yeah, furnaces used to be broken. I mean, sorry for, who I imagine to be a likely avid Minecraft viewer. I'm not sure what your opinions are of Dream, but, my opinions are not awful, I guess? But, like, okay. Yeah, I guess, I don't know how deep I want to go in on it, but, like, immediately, I guess I'm just gonna go all the way. While I have no direct reason to assume that Dream might actually be kind of a shitty person, it's all conjecture, so I should preface anything I say by adding it's just, like, it's straight up fucking bias from people I've known in my life. But I've talked about this before, too. I am so hesitant of anybody who is, like, ultra cautious about how their, like, online image is separated from their real life personality. And I would say Dream fits that bill. Especially, like, certain statements he said. Like, he has flat out gone on record of saying that, like, he used to really love, quote-unquote, debating politics, but he feels like he can't anymore now that he has an actual audience. Which, like, that should be kind of a red flag in and of itself, that you feel like you can't state your actual opinions now that people are watching you. That's big yikes energy. But beyond that, because, you know, maybe he just doesn't want to start arguments. Like, I am a little bit hesitant to talk about politics on stream. I do fairly I try not to, but it ends up being fairly common. Yum. No eating animation or sound effect or anything. So jarring. What am I doing? Should I get more... You know what? Let's get sand. This is a sand kind of day. Hello? Hello? Let me out? Oh! This is a I blew up my house kind of day. Maybe I should have windows. God damn it. Creepers sneak the fuck up on you in this version of the game. Like, modern Minecraft, it's very rare that you're going to be startled by a creeper. But it's the second time within, like, an hour of playing alpha that I've gotten blown up. Anyways. I forget what tangent I was on regarding Dream. Politics aside, because he might have, like, perfectly acceptable opinions? Maybe? I just, you know, I don't know, is the bottom line of that one, so I shouldn't assume he would be a shitty person on that alone, I guess. But, I don't know, that in combination with a few other things makes me feel iffy. He also, he's gotten into a little bit of trouble in the past for certain friends that he's defended, so... You know, I don't know. I don't know about this Dream guy, is all I'm saying. And that, along with the fact that he definitely cheated on his Minecraft speedruns, and, like, refuses to admit it for some reason. Like, he's not going to get his times back. I don't know. Like, I feel like I would respect the guy so much more if he was just like, haha, yeah, I cheated. Like, the damage is already done. Everyone knows, well, everyone with, like, standard brain development, I'm sorry. Everyone with standard brain development realized that, oh, what? You can't throw eggs in this version? Wild. That he cheated. So I don't really know what he gains by trying to defend himself at this point. I mean, at this point, it's not really relevant, so I guess, I mean, if you've already doubled down as much as you have, might as well keep doubling down, right? But, should probably fix my doorway, huh? Yeah, anyways, point I wanted to make. It's not a very good point. What's up with, like... like, modern Twitter freaks me out a little bit. It's weird how many younger people are on Twitter. Like, it surprises me. I thought that Twitter was, like, the boomer website. But, no, it's... I mean, I don't know. There's, like, a lot of people in my age group, too, which is, 23, for those wondering. I'm not exactly boomer tier. I'm not exactly zoomer tier, either. But, I am monkey tier, so that adds up to something. My human benchmark has made me a verifiable monkey. And I'll never let anybody take that away from me. God, grass looks so ugly. Yeah. I mean, I don't really particularly like the way grass looks in modern Minecraft either, but it looks especially grainy in alpha. It's got, like, these dark lines. Like, this one dark line, I see it patterned, and ugh, it just keeps popping out at me. Anyways. Yeah, I guess I'm just constantly surprised by how often you'll see something related to Minecraft in Twitter trends. I know that to some degree Twitter trends are tailored to you as well, because every single website has to have an artificial intelligence that feeds you information nowadays. But, like, I tell Twitter to stop almost every time. I'm like, Twitter, please stop telling me that Dream said something during a Minecraft stream. I do not care. I could not care. I find it impossible to work up the courage to even attempt to care. Please stop. But it keeps on doing it. Over and over and over again. And, like, some of the shit is just, like, it's so fucking... Like, for a while, there were a series of, like, hashtags trending just because of the initial hashtag that started trending. Like, somewhere around the time that, there was, like, I don't know if it was, like, an official mandated order or whatever, but, like, Twitter started to care a little bit more about, like, writing an explanation for when something is trending. And so, I don't know. Like, someone said, like, I feel bad for Twitter guy for having to change the trend to a different Minecraft happening every 2 seconds. And then it was like a fucking feedback loop of hashtag Twitter guys, hashtag Minecraft endlessly for like a full fucking week, it felt like. But it was also the internet, and like a week in the internet is like 2 days. Which I'm very familiar with that as well. But yeah, dude, how do I get trending? I'm a Minecraft streamer. Trend me on Twitter, hashtag haha. I'm not trendable, dude. There's nothing about the WillPending experience that's trendy. I'm about as far as you get from trendy. Dude, why all my tools keep breaking? Maybe because they're stone and unenchanted, and everything is garbage in alpha. Goddamn leaves don't even despawn. But another thing I saw on Twitter, which was the original thing I was going to talk about before I got mad at Minecraft. Is anyone else see that that one dude by the name of Lil Uzi Vert got like, how much was it? Let's fact check this. Lil Uzi Vert. It's probably still yep, it's still getting articles written about it because it's fucking stupid. Yeah, $24 million. He has a $24 million pink diamond permanently embedded in his forehead. It's like it's a piercing, so it's not like it's straight up like attached to his skull. But like, first off, there's so many things to pick apart with this. First off, why? You know, like, I don't know. It feels like something happens when you cross over $1 million like weekly earning that you just actually become fucking stupid. Or maybe it's just, I don't know. Like, I'm not very supportive of millionaires and billionaires, as you can imagine. But I just don't get it, man. Like, was he the kind of guy that would get $24 million stapled into his forehead before receiving the amount of money that could actually afford that? Or does it change a man? When you cross that threshold, do you just automatically become fucking retarded? Because sometimes it seems like that. It it really seems like that. Speaking of retarded, that was another trend that caught me off guard. Was I think the trend was literally just like Minecraft streamer says slur during Minecraft stream, and then I clicked on it to find the context, and the slur was retarded. Which, I guess. I don't know. I feel like that one has, like, it's not as punchy as most other slurs. I don't really count it the same as I do everything else I would consider a slur. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't know what goes through your mind that's like, today's the day. Finally, after years of grinding, as I'm sure Lil Uzi Vert probably considers it. Which, I mean, you know, I'm not saying the guy didn't work hard, but, you know, I mean, in his eyes, he probably does think that he worked, like, millions of times harder than the people who aren't successful in his same career. But, to all the people who work as hard, if not harder, than Lil Uzi Vert and have no success, I feel for you, because, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of luck in a lot of careers, but if you're trying to be any sort of music artist, really, it's, that's about as, like, random chance gambling as you get. You either know someone, or it's just straight up luck of the draw. I mean, it's really cool seeing, like, actual independent artists get a little bit of recognition nowadays, but, like, they have to do so much more. So it really is, like, you know, you gotta fucking work harder if you want to be an independent artist to some degree, but, like, one of my favorite musicians that I listen to constantly, I was listening to him earlier today while I was working on my game, is Jack Stauber. Like, I fucking love everything Jack Stauber makes. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I listen to him all the time. But, you know, I'm not so sure that Jack Stauber's music would be as successful as it was if he wasn't also making videos to go with it. Because, like, that's part of Jack Stauber's niche, is, like, I love his music on its own. Like, I fucking eat it up. But I probably wouldn't have found Jack Stauber, without, you know, the videos that kind of serve as marketing. Yes, this is Alpha Minecraft, hence the title. Hello, chicken. But another one in similar veins is Bill Wirtz. I don't listen to Bill Wirtz quite as often because, like, while I really fucking love and respect the hell out of his music, Bill Wirtz it's harder to get into. You have to be, I feel like I have to be in a certain kind of mood to want to listen to Bill Wirtz. And usually, like, I can't do other things while I listen to Bill Wirtz music. It's the kind of music that, I don't know. I mean, this is gonna sound like as cringe as possible, but I feel like you do kind of have to pay attention to his music to appreciate it to some degree. Kind of. Oh, that's weird. The item is... Oh, is that how it is in normal Minecraft? I guess that is how it is in normal Minecraft. What am I thinking of that eats the item as it smelts it? No, not Bill Knight, the science guy. If you go to youtube.com and type in Bill Wirtz, WURTZ, you'll find him. But, dude, there's like nothing to fucking do during nighttime in Alpha Minecraft. This is why there aren't any Alpha Minecraft streamers. Because, like, while you could make an edited YouTube video, what the fuck do you do during nighttime in this game? Other than just strip mine, but I don't even have that set up yet. Is this the version of the game where water ladders were a thing? I have to try water ladders. But yeah, I'll probably, if water ladders are a thing, I'll probably swap this out with a water ladder. I completely forgot about water ladders. Anyways, I kind of forget how to set them up. I might have to, like, look up a video tutorial. Fucking alpha Minecraft video tutorial how to do water ladders. Yeah, I do kind of feel that way about Bill Wirtz music. It's like very, very dense and technical, and like I feel like I would get lost in whatever else I was doing if I was trying to do anything else while listening to it. Whereas Jack Stauber is... I mean, I don't want to say his isn't dense and technical, because it has its moments, but it's also, like, a lot poppier and follows pretty standard rhythms most of the time. I mean, there are definitely a lot of moments where he breaks from that and things get weird, and that's what I like about it, but it's not so distracting that I find it impossible to... You know they found the original Herobrine seed recently? Yeah, I know. I know they found that seed. I know they found the biggest cactus seed. I know there are seed finders out there. I get recommended those videos on YouTube as well. But, how did I get on the topic? Oh yeah, because I was talking about, like, individual creators. Which, I don't know. It seems impossible to get recognized sometimes. And I imagine most people probably feel the same. It's just like, hello, did someone... I thought, I couldn't tell if that, if that was grass or if that was a creeper about to explode. They really hide right fucking there, don't they? I should get some coal and make glass. That's kind of my shtick. At least I hope people see that as my shtick. That I talk about all kinds of things. Because if I don't have that, I don't know what I do have. So, I'm glad someone thinks that. I'm definitely not really good at most of the games I play, but I am #1 chimpanzee streamer on twitch.tv, so... I feel like since probably literally everyone who's in my stream right now did not watch the first section of the stream that I did, they have no idea what that joke means. But that's kind of the charm of it, isn't it? It's kind of the charm. I hope it is, otherwise I just sound really stupid. Which is also part of the charm. Okay. What the fuck am I doing? I'm making glass. I got all of this sand for some reason. Should probably use it. Ugh. Without modern inventory controls, makes everything in the game so awkward. Can't even shift click. Can't even shift click. It's so bad. Like, I know, like, if I was watching a streamer play the game and manage their inventory the way I currently am in modern Minecraft, I would be fucking pissed as hell. I would be like, remove this guy's streamer license. He's not allowed to stream anymore. But it's just actually what I have to live with here. I have to. Yeah, I'm noticing that very quickly. How few things you can actually do in this version of the game. But I'm keeping it rolling for as long as I can. I'm not sure how long I'm going to go on this stream, but oh, you can't even get crits. Before I move on from alpha, I'm definitely going to make a passive mob farm, because that's like one of the cool things you can do in this version of the game, is passive mob farm. So I'll probably do that, and that will signal when I should update my game version. Because, I don't know. Outside of that, you really can't do that much as far as automation or building even. You can't do much of anything. But back to sticking $24 million in your forehead. Like, there really isn't that much to say other than, god damn, dude. It's like sickening, maddening, pathetic. I don't. Still waiting for the cave update? Same. That would be a kind of fun transition if I keep this series going for long enough. To where when I hit modern Minecraft, I can actually get to the cave update. And hopefully keep the same world. Though I know that worlds really don't like transferring from beta to 1.0 and beyond, because they really changed world generation. What am I doing? I wanted to make more smooth stone. That's what I wanted. Oh, and I got the glass. I completely forgot about that. But, like, what a sign of disgusting overabundance of wealth that you stick $24 million in your forehead. It should not be possible. Like, I know that I'm a little bit more socialist than the average person, but hopefully, I would hope that people mostly agree nobody should be wealthy enough that they feel the need to fucking staple gun $24 million on their forehead. Is that so much to ask? Can't I play the snapshot of it? There are snapshots, but they don't actually have the new world generation, so it's not that interesting. The only thing in the snapshots are axolotls, a few new blocks. Like, they have the stalagmite blocks, and they used to generate randomly, but then I think they removed it, so they no longer generate randomly. I think that's about it. Oh, they had the shulker blocks, but you can't find them in the world. You can only go in creative and get them. There's really not that much. Oh, they have the snow. They have the snow. But yeah, outside of that, there's not that much in the snapshots currently. So, anyways, yeah, cool. 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 You know, I'm not done on the fucking DoorDash thing. It makes no fucking sense that DoorDash charges as wildly ridiculous fees as it charges, because they don't do anything. DoorDash as a company has no expenses. Like, all of their work is contracted, and they don't even really pay them. Like, the majority of earnings are from tip. Like, the only actual employees that work for DoorDash are... I mean, really, it should only be a one-person job to design and a one-person job to program the website. So there you go. You got two people, though I'm sure, because as all companies do that get, like, way too much money way too quickly, I mean, all of, like, the modern super successful, like, web development companies have way larger teams than they have any reason to. And this is coming from someone who I get, like, a little upset with people who... I mean, this is gonna be a little gatekeepy. I know I get a little gatekeepy when I talk about video game development every now and then, but I do it in a way that I hope is like, I don't know, hopefully it gives some people a little bit of insight, even if they're maybe insulted at first. It really bugs me when I'll see someone and they're like, "Oh yeah, you know, I make indie games too. I'm a part of a dev team." And then I see their dev team and they've got like 3 people with no actual role in production of the game. They're like, "Oh yeah, here's my indie team. I got myself as the artist. Here's my programming friend. That's the accountant. That's the game designer. And that's the guy who gets us coffee. And that's your team. That you're paying these people to do nothing. I do make games, yeah. How... You've been around for longer than anyone else on my stream, and you didn't know that I make games? That's surprising. I'm not exactly secretive about it. I guess I used to be when I started streaming, but no, I talk about it every now and then. Oh, I do not have enough sticks for this journey. God, the inventory is so awful. You know, okay, this is actually really relevant because, like, some of the most frustrated I've been watching someone play Minecraft is Northern Lion, who's recently kind of started playing Minecraft, and no offense, Ryan, I know he gets upset when people are like, this is painful to watch, but, like, his inventory management knowledge is so piss poor. He really doesn't know about most of the inventory tricks to make things go faster. I now understand it. Because he basically never played Minecraft since alpha. Or beta, even. So, like, whenever he wants to craft something, he'll, like, split it into halves. He's gotten better about it, but he'll, like, split it into halves, and then do something like this. It's so painful to see. Haha, I know, he said the thing. But, I get it now. I actually get it. It's because that's what he was born on. He was born and raised with that life. But, alright. Back to DoorDash. Back to shitting on DoorDash. And tangentially, like, if you're a part of an indie dev team, I don't know. I feel like most people, especially nowadays, realize that, like, you can't sustain yourself on an indie dev team where not everyone is actively contributing to the creation of the game. And, like, the bigger your team, the worse. Especially if you don't have a history in making games. Like, if you are making your first game ever, and you are coming at it with a team of, like, even 3 is kind of big. But if you're coming at it with a team of, like, 4 or more people... unless, like, everyone involved is okay not getting paid, but that's not going to be the case in a lot of situations. And, I mean, honestly, for the people who are actually developing the game, you shouldn't still be okay with that deal. Because even if everyone is not getting paid, and you're, like, okay with taking an even split down the middle, or however you want to split it towards the end, like... I don't know, game designer is not a real job. Like, something I recently talked about on stream is everyone is a fucking idea guy. Like, if you're a programmer, you can probably do yourself a favor, and if you're currently working under somebody who calls themselves a game designer, I would recommend just trying to make a few games of your own. And you'll find out that there is definitely... I'm not going to say that game designer is completely unskilled, but it's severely less skilled than something like programming, or art especially. Takes an insane amount of time to get good at. Animation? Like, goddamn. Even today, I was, like, animating an effect for one of my games. I suck at visual effects. I'm so bad at visual effect art. Like, I think that when animating, I can animate, like, movement pretty decently most of the time for, like, humanoid. I don't do so well with non-humanoid, but for humanoid, I feel like my animation has gotten a lot better and more fluid recently. But, like, I don't know, for visual effects, like an explosion, for example... like, it's too much creative freedom. Like, especially when I'm animating, like, a human dude punching, I'm like, yeah, I know how to keyframe that. Like, you start out, and you end the punch, and then you in between. Like, that's not that difficult for me. But for a visual effect where, like, you have complete say over how this effect moves around, the first iron I have ever seen. It's too much freedom for me, and, oh! What the fuck? Caves did not used to generate like this. What the fuck is this? And also, it feels like I've dug down so deep. Like, I feel like I'm on Y level -80 right now. But, anyways, nice creeper there. He's probably gonna kill me. Let's all be honest. What was I saying? Probably nothing of any interest, like usual. Yeah, it's too much freedom for visual effects. I feel like I do explosions decently well, but I don't know why I'm so bad at, like, slashes. Like, a sword slash, a fucking claw slash. I just can't fucking do it for some reason. I don't know why. This seems like a bad idea to lure him into my abode. Very slowly. Please don't. Please don't! Dude, how did people used to kill creepers? Holy shit. It's impossible. This game is darker than any other game I've ever played before. Caving is so fucking scary with how dark this is. Like, I can, like, barely make out how this terrain is shaped. It's crazy. Oh, this is real nostalgic feeling, though. The lighting on the inside of caves. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is it. This is the good shit. This is what I'm doing this for. I do not follow the Minecraft rules of, like, torches on the right side, so you can follow it on the left side when you're going home. My strategy is get lost fast. That's my whole game plan here. Get lost fast. Anyways, let's get some iron. Got a little distracted there. But yeah, point is, I don't know, if you're working in an independent team, there should not be a game designer. And I'm not saying that, like, you can obviously, if you feel like one guy has a stronger idea than anyone else on the team, then you can be like, sure, that one person, they can be the game designer, lead game design role. Like, it doesn't matter if you want to label them as such, but they have to contribute in some other way to the project as well. Like, loosest possible case scenario is marketing, but, like, I still very strongly believe that if you've never made a game before, you should not start out with someone with the intent of, this is the marketing guy. You should not have a marketing guy when you don't even know if you can make games at all. I mean, everyone can make games. I should say, before you know if you're any good at it. Because it takes time. And it'll probably take a long amount of time before there is any need for a marketing guy. So, oop. Oh, I thought I saw a skeleton. Just the cave. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I just get sad when I see indie teams that are like, here's my team, and at least 50% of them aren't actually contributing to the creation of the game. I mean, you can take whatever you will, but I still think that a designer is not a contributor to a game. Like, you can't just design. That's the easy part of the job. You have to do some of the work along the way as well. Whether it's art, whether it's animation, same thing. Or whether it's programming. Which is why you often hear that game developers have to wear many hats, because it's a very true statement. Like, there really is not enough money to go around to support a full team. It's sad, but, like, I don't know. Especially when you don't know how good at making games you are, like I said. I mean, if you have past experience to related jobs, then, like, you can kind of estimate how good you would be at making games. but you still need to make a few games before you really grab onto that design aspect. But, like, say you had some guy who's programmed for an independent company for, like, 10 years, and say you're friends with a guy who's been animating independently for 10 years. You know, if you want to, and if you're both interested in making games, that's a good team to make games with. And you don't need much more than that. But, like I said, you're going to be bad at it at first. Even if you have that past experience. Oh, I don't think he cares for his life like old mobs did. Yeah, he doesn't care. Old mobs didn't care about fall damage at all. Their AI led them straight to their own death. But back to DoorDash. Bringing it back around. I mean, hopefully some people look at that independent team advice, take it a little bit to heart. But, you know, to each their own also. Like, that's just my advice. Take it or leave it. It's, you know, I'm not exactly an expert in the field either, so I would completely understand if somebody who is more of an expert looked at what I said and was like, oh no, this guy's got no idea what you're talking about. You need a game designer, you need marketing off the gate, but I don't really believe in that. That's from everything I've experienced personally and watching other people make games. That's not the best way to go about it. But DoorDash, yeah. DoorDash. Like, what the fuck do they do, though? Like, seriously. I guarantee they do have way more full-time employees than they need. Just because, like, I don't know. If you were a friend of the guy who started DoorDash, I don't know, like, who started DoorDash? Sir John A. DoorDash, the original founder of DoorDash. If you were just personal friends with the guy, you would probably have a full-time position, just because that seems to be a common trope with people who get rich out of nowhere, is they'll share it with people they personally knew. To a certain degree. But then once they hit a certain level of wealth, they're like, no one else. No one else. This is now our wealth, and I'm gonna cut back and sharing it as much as possible. I will never stimulate the economy with any of my wealth. It's mine, and I will hold it in an offshore bank account forever. Sorry, I got real. But, is there a skeleton spawner? That's actually really big. In alpha. So I should maybe try and investigate. Outside of their core employees, the only thing they actually pay for is customer service. And they've been trying to cut back on that as much as possible, too. A lot of companies have. Like, they go through as many automative steps as they can before they'll actually put you in contact with a real person. Like, whenever you have a problem with your DoorDash order, most of the time, given the options presented to you, they will force you down a path where you are not allowed to talk to an actual customer service representative. Because they don't want to pay customer service representatives. If they can avoid paying people, they will. They don't care about creating jobs. They care about how much money they make. Waiting. I don't hear them anymore. This direction? I thought it was to the left for sure from here, but I think it's to the right now. But yeah, I don't know. Like, really, the fees and the straight up lying about the prices of items on DoorDash's website, they have no reason for as much greed as they're showing. Other than, like, you know, they're just being greedy. Hello? I know you used to be able to... Well, I think you still can cheat. That direction? Like, this is the old cheaty way of finding mobs, is holding F3 and looking at the entity counter. I think that still should work. I don't even know, though. Like, does modern Minecraft have an entity counter in the F3 menu? It probably does. But there's so many things that count as entities in Minecraft nowadays that it's probably not that helpful. I mean, even this isn't that helpful right now, honestly. And my pickaxe is gonna break. Alright. There's not enough... Oh, wow, you really can't break that if you're standing on top of it, huh? It's probably not a spawner. So I'm just gonna break away from this. Pretend it never happened. I mean, the cave that I'm in right now probably wraps around to that area anyway, so who cares? I'll find it one of these days. You do, like, if you want to make a mob farm, because you can still make hostile mob farms in this version of the game, they're just not as good. You can. Dude, it's bugging me, because every time I go back to the center area, I hear the skeleton as if he's right on top of me again. It must just be, like, straight up or something, but I'm gonna give up on this. This wild goose egg, as the gamers say. And move on. I think I'm probably gonna call it for Minecraft today. Hello? I'm gonna go back to my house, safely. Very safely. Oh god, they get so mad at you when you hit them. They're fucking ruthless after you attack once. They're like, what'd you fucking say to me? Inserts that ninja clip. That's what I was going for. How did he spawn here? This doesn't look... Torches really do fucking nothing in this version of the game. They're so bad. The amount of light you get out of them feels non-existent. And then I'm sure as I update the game, I'm gonna come back to this mine and be blinded with how often I place torches. I don't remember which direction I went. Or came from, rather. This feels wrong, though. I feel like I took a wrong turn somewhere. Yeah. I'm in Tube Town. I don't think I want to be in Tube Town. But it keeps going. I don't think I explored that much today. What the fuck? I was doing a lot of, rummaging around, wasn't I? Oh, look at that. There's a dude. Oh, look at that. Please don't. I value my life. My life? I think I'm gonna leave. I can come back to that later. No biggie. Hopefully it doesn't just fall through the ceiling. I am not going to... Oh, this is close. This is close to home. Yeah, I'll come back here later. Please don't. Good to know that there's some adventuring to be done. Oh, what the fuck, dude? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die right before I make it to my staircase. Just don't have someone spawn in behind me. Zombies don't do that thing they do now, where they spawn dudes behind you. I'm pretty sure they don't. Yeah. I feel like that was a post 1.0, or close to 1.0 edition. Anyways, I guess I need to light this up more, because the amount of torches I put down was not enough. I wouldn't be surprised if I went to my house and there were monsters, given that monsters spawned in that area. Like, that felt fully lit up in my opinion, but maybe not. Maybe not. I don't make the rules. It's so annoying, though. It feels like you have to place a torch every 2 blocks. The grass scared the shit out of me. I was like, that's a creeper. That's a creeper for sure. A monster could probably spawn here. Honestly. So just to be on the safe side. Even though that's really ugly. I mean, lighting is just ugly in general in this version. There's no way to hide lighting like you can in modern Minecraft. Where there's, like, infinite ways of hiding lighting. Alright. Well, that was pretty successful. Feel like I, Please don't. Okay. I feel like I got a decent amount done. And beyond that, had some good conversation, despite thinking originally that I wasn't going to have that much to talk about. Turns out I didn't have that much to talk about, but I found my way. I found my way in this world. Dude, not having a passive mob generator is pretty rough. Because, like, fucking wheat is garbage in this version. I know I talked about it being, like, one of my fondest memories is having a wheat farm, but it's not very good. I mean, fucking killing animals isn't very good either, because... Do you even... Yeah, you don't even drop pork chops yet. I'm pretty sure at some point in the game, every animal started dropping pork chops before they introduce, like, the individual kinds of meat for each animal. They don't even run away when... Oh! Food isn't stackable! I forgot! Holy shit. I'm forgetting so many things. But, what was I saying? Yeah. I think at some point cows are going to start dropping pork chops for us. Not yet, though. It is nice just being able to kill animals completely recklessly and have them respawn. Do I do the meme? Probably not, because Well, actually, what do you do with clay? The only thing you can do with clay in this version of the game is make bricks. And, in pots, I think, for flowers. Ah, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Alright, I think I'm good. I'm gonna go home, gonna cook these meats, gonna fix my sword, gonna make a new pickaxe, because this one sucks. And then I'm calling it. What a beautiful day to end Minecraft on. Excuse me. God, it's so dark in here. Holy shit. Like, global lighting does not go very far. Oh, that's weird. That your item goes under things in your inventory? Oh, just coal. Just coal? No, anything that's not a full block. Yeah, okay. So for whatever reason, blocks are being, like, rendered above everything else. That's funny. I don't even know why that would be a rendering issue. How the fuck did Notch program anything? That's probably more efficient. Do one of those. You know what? This is more efficient. Do one of those. Assuming the ratios are still correct. But I can't say that for sure. And you know what? Unless I get a perfect swap, which I'm... Yeah, my reaction time is not instant. We took the reaction time test earlier. I'm not quite that good. How much does this heal? 4 hearts. Alright. Cool. I live to mine another day. No, I said I was going to fix my tools, didn't I? I was like, what else did I say I was going to do? There was one other thing on the docket. There you go. Pickaxe. Sword. Incredible. Yeah, now I remember, like, it's so weird thinking of having, like, more than one tool in your inventory of the same kind. Because, like, in modern Minecraft, you just... Oh, I never actually put my glass anywhere. In modern Minecraft, you just, you get one diamond mending pick, and you never use anything else. But in this version... You basically break tool after tool after tool instantly. God, the glass is so ugly. I hate it. That's not even a good window. I just have it there because I've been killed by multiple enemies camping me. So, I should probably have one. And, do I want to do a crazy, wacky diagonal window? I think I do. This is peak alpha Minecraft right here. Couldn't have said it any better myself. Alright. Save and quit to title is not at the bottom of the UI. That's fun. Oh yeah, and there's no exit button. You just have to click at the top right corner. Well, that was fun! I'm not sure how often I'm going to be doing this, but I had a good time. So, I'll probably mix it in sporadically. tomorrow, who knows what I'll do? I want to get back to Dyson Sphere. I want to finish End is Nigh. I want to finish it. Goddamn, I want to finish it. So I'll probably do those two things, but be back tomorrow. Thank you everyone for hanging out, and yeah, bye, goodbye, see ya, bye.